everybody, it's Becky. I'm back with a homeschooling video for you guys. And if you've watched me for a while and you've watched some of my other homeschool videos, I have talked in several different ones about sometimes when curriculums are not working, you have to change them. You can't be afraid to change curriculum, whether that be something that you thought was going to be awesome and you didn't like it from the beginning, or maybe it was something that started out really great and you loved it for a while, but for whatever reason you decided it wasn't working for you anymore or your child or both. A lot of those different scenarios can happen to us as homeschoolers, and whatever the reason why, we want to make sure that we're not afraid to switch curriculum and find something new that might work better for homeschooling our kids. And so that has happened to me, and it's been pretty recently actually, that the reading program that we were using for my youngest daughter, who just turned 6, she's in kindergarten, she was using a program, and I did a whole video about it, and I loved it, and I still love the first level of that reading program. But when I switched to level 2, I feel like it was way too big of a jump between the basic things that were being taught in level 1, which were awesome. There was lots of worksheets and things. But going to level 2, there was too big of a jump in the, I think just in general of what they were teaching in level 2 versus level 1. I guess when I purchased the curriculum, I guess I misunderstood and was thinking that it was going to be a curriculum that I could use start to finish without having to teach anything else, and clearly that was not the case. I don't want to say it was back to the drawing board, because I kind of had in my mind what I would choose to try next if what we were using stopped working. And when it did stop working, I instantly turned to the All About Reading program. I had been watching that program for a while, and if you watched my homeschool lesson planner video, I actually mentioned that I planned on starting All About Spelling with my kindergartner when she starts first grade. So I already understood really how their program worked with the tiles and all the different ways that they teach reading and spelling. I had heard a lot of great things about their reading and spelling programs, and I had heard seen a lot of great YouTube videos about their spelling program in particular. So I really was intrigued and anxious to give it a shot, because I really found that I need something as a parent and as their teacher to hold my hand and really walk me through the steps of teaching someone to read. And that's what we were missing in the program we were using before. There just wasn't enough hand-holding for me. There wasn't a teacher's manual that said, okay, now you need to talk about blends, and now you need to talk about vowel teams and things like that. There was none of that. It was just kind of, you're figuring out on your own, really, what to say and what to do. I personally needed a lot more hand-holding than that, and so that's really nice, because the All About Reading program does come with a teacher's manual, so it tells you if you need step-by-step, word-by-word what to say. You don't have to follow it, word for word, but if you need it, it is there for you to use. And I went ahead and got the All About Reading level 1, even though I know the beginning of level 1 is a little easy for her, because she does know a lot of her CVC words and she knows a lot of sight words from using the previous reading program's first level. I knew that in the beginning of the All About Reading program level 1, it was going to be a little bit of review, but that's okay. You can never really review too much, I think, in the beginning stages, and we're just kind of we're doing a couple of lessons per day right now, just to kind of get her up to new material, reviewing what she already knows, and getting pretty quickly ahead to what we need to the next step in her level of reading. But even though it's a little bit easy for my daughter at this point, because I want to get her used to, and I want to get myself used to, their teaching method. I want to get my daughter and myself used to the system and the way the lessons kind of flow each day, so that when we get to new material that she doesn't know, we already kind of know how the system is set up. We already kind of know how they approach different topics and different subjects. And so that's why I chose to go ahead and start at the very beginning, even though it is a little bit easy for her. I want to encourage you guys as homeschooling parents to not be afraid to switch curriculum. Yeah, you might have spent money on whatever you were using that's not working anymore. And I know that Erica from Confessions of a Homeschooler, she actually did a video about this last week, where she talked about, you're already out that money. Using a program that's not working for you just for the sake of using it because you spent money on it is not doing you or your child any favors. If anything, it's hurting you, because you might be frustrated with the program, or your child might be frustrated with the program, or not progressing the way they should because it's not the right fit for them academically. Those are all reasons why you need to switch. Whether you spent money on it or not, you can always sell it on eBay. You could sell it at some kind of a curriculum fair or something like that. You always have options to recoup a little bit of your money, but not letting the money aspect of it be the deciding factor in why you're using and continuing to use a program that might or might not be working. And so, you know, that's happened to me several times. We've switched things, and look at it as an opportunity to start things fresh. Even if it's the middle of the school year, like it is for us, you know, we've only got maybe 2.5 more months left of school this year, and that's okay too. I'm going to show you everything that I got for the All About Reading program level 1. They send you everything you need. You just have to kind of put the flashcards together, kind of assemble all of your materials. And once that's done, then it's really easy to start and get up and go, because you have your teacher's manual that outlines everything you need, tells you which flashcards you need each day, what activities you're going to be doing, what you're going to be doing for review. There's a couple different options for what you can purchase extra, and a couple things you can leave off if you are maybe not needing all the materials. But I'll put the link for the website in the description box so you can kind of look at everything they have to offer. In a couple weeks, probably between 4 and 6 weeks, I'll be doing another follow-up video to let you know how the program's been working, if my opinion has changed at all, what our experience has been at that point using the reading program. Because, as I said, I really want to find something that's going to work and stick with it. While I want to encourage you to not be afraid to switch when things aren't working, it's also would be nice to settle into a program and continue on through the program as long as possible. And I really want to do that with the All About Reading program, because I think it's a great program. I've heard great things about it. But I also do plan to start their All About Spelling program next year, which I know was created to work side by side with the reading program. It's an independent program. You don't have to be using their reading program to use the All About Spelling program, but they are designed that they can work side by side, and they're kind of meant to work side by side like that. So that's one reason that I really want the reading program to work out, because I would like to be able to use both their reading program and their spelling program going forward. So I will let you know how that goes. Be watching for that video in the next 4 to 6 weeks or so. And if you have any questions, let me know. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye. So I'm going to share with you what you get with the All About Reading program. There's a couple different purchase options, and I'm going to explain to you the 2 different ones that I got. But you can definitely check the website to see what different ordering options there are. So you're going to get your Blast Off to Reading student notebook, and I wanted to open it up and kind of give you a brief overview of what comes in the kit, because I'm excited. She's excited to try something different. There's all different kinds of activities. I like the progress chart because it's going to help her to be proud of her accomplishments and to work toward completing the level. You'll also get the teacher's manual, which I think is really important, because one reason why we switched reading programs is because I wanted a little bit more, not to say a scripted curriculum, but something that gives me a guideline of kind of what to say, so that when I'm teaching her, and I don't always know how to say it any way differently for her to learn and understand it the way that she learns, this is going to help me do that. Another thing I felt was really important, and some of the kits don't include the readers, but I really wanted something that was exactly paired with a reading program that we were using, that was going to reinforce the concepts from the lesson, and that was going to give her some encouragement and self-satisfaction to know that she's actually going to be able to pick up these books and read them along with the pace that she's doing in her student workbook. That's the problem I had with some of the other programs, is you find these easy readers and emergent readers and things like that, but they're not always as easy as they seem. They have a lot of weird names sometimes, and so these books are meant to go exactly along with the curriculum, so it will tell you each lesson if there's a certain book or story you're supposed to be reading from, and I think that will really help her to really feel pride and keep her motivated to want to learn to read if she's got these books that she can pick up and read whenever she wants. So there's 3 of those in this kit. You get Cobweb the Cat, Run Bug Run, and the Runt Pig. And there's a collection of stories in each book. So this will last her for quite a while. Your beginning kit also comes with your phonogram cards and also your word list cards. And it also comes with a viewfinder bookmark. So it says, to minimize distractions, place this side down when using the viewfinder bookmark. So it really helps the kids focus on the words. So that is everything that you get in the level 1 kit. And I will have the link for it down below. This is actually the Deluxe interactive reading kit. So this comes with your magnetic letter tiles, which all of you see here for your sounds. They're already laminated for you, but it comes with the magnets because you're going to be using these on a magnetic whiteboard. And so it comes with the magnets. All you have to do is stick them on the back of each letter. And one reason why I like the Deluxe package is because you do get this box. This is going to come in really handy when we're using all of our word cards and our phonogram cards to keep them organized. And that's what these dividers are for. They come already made for you, and they're laminated and tabbed So all you have to do is open up the box, put in the dividers, and then sort your cards. And so it's going to be a really good way to keep us organized. And one thing I like too about this program is when you're doing the All About Reading program, if you decide to do All About Spelling, these are the same letter and sound tiles that you're going to need for the All About Spelling program, which we do plan to try out probably next year. Also, just to mention, there is a Phonogram sound app, and so it talks a little bit about that, so it can be some more reinforcement if we're away from home or don't have her magnetic board. We can do the same type of activity with the letter sounds on the app. And then the Deluxe kit also comes with this really nice canvas tote. You will also get some of these little stars which go with the progress sheet chart I showed you in the student workbook. Really the only difference between the Deluxe package and the basic package when it comes to the interactive reading kit is the box, the tote, and the stickers. You're still going to get divider cards for both with both options. So you could, if you didn't do the Deluxe kit, you would just have to find your own box that fits the cards. But you would still get the dividers. You would not get the tote or the stickers. But you know, just for the sake of having the box, it's a nice sturdy box, making sure it's going to fit with everything we need. The Deluxe kit is what I ended up getting. But you'll still get access to the app in the basic interactive reading kit, and you'll of course also get the letter tiles and the magnets. So just a couple options for you there with a little bit of a price difference depending on your budget. But this is what came in the Deluxe Interactive Reading Kit. Thanks so much for watching. I hope this was helpful, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.